what up, peeps? Welcome back to the flip side. I have returned with another Mega Man 4 review on the day that I actually want to do it. So, before I talk about Mega Man 4, let's watch the intro because we finally get another intro after Mega Man 3. Look at the Capcom logo. That's awesome. Alright, so that was the intro. Look how much better that is compared to Mega Man 3, where it's just title screen and music. Can you believe it? Alright, so let me tell you, Mega Man 4 literally improved on everything that Mega Man 3 did. Alright? We have an intro, we have dialogue. And we don't have a laggy game. It's not that hard to do, Capcom. It really is not. Alright, so once again, the levels are cool. They're fun. I could go back and play this game any day of the week and still enjoy it because it just holds up that well. All the characters are cool. We got some new additions that I'll talk about. Most of the weapons are pretty good in this game compared to Mega Man 3. Let me tell ya, it's refreshing. And again, Mega Man usually never fails with the soundtrack. Alright? And a lot of people have an issue with the soundtrack, but it's a little bit more somber, and it's a little bit more foreboding, if that's the correct word. So let's talk about the new things that have been brought into the Mega Man 4 formula. Well, this is the first of the Wily Fake Out games, where we think it's someone else, but it's actually Dr. Wily behind the whole thing. Who would have thought, right? Another cool character, we have Eddie, who's just a little walking head, and he gives you different items. He gives you health and weapon energy, and he'll give you a 1-up, and he'll give you an E-Tank. Funny thing about Eddie is that he spawns right after you come up from a ladder. If you don't like the weapon, or if you don't like the item that he gives you, don't pick it up. Just go down the ladder into the preview screen, come back, and just keep doing that until he gives you the right item. Me personally, I like to just fish for E-tanks. Alright? I gotta go back and forth probably 10 times before I can get an E-tank. I can count on my hands probably 3 times I've ever gotten an E-tank on the first time. So the supposed villain, Dr. Cossack, or Cossack, whatever. He doesn't just make an appearance in this game. We also know that he's... Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it hasn't even been that long. Alright, so anyway, the story behind Dr. Cossack is that all the robots that we fight are his. All the robot masters, they're his. Dr. Wily was like, hey, I got your daughter. You're gonna fight Mega Man, or something bad's gonna happen. Or I think he got brainwashed or something, I don't remember. But we also know that he is in Mega Man 5 because part of the story is, after Mega Man 4, he wanted to redeem himself, so he buffed Mega Man 5's Mega Buster to make it broken. We'll talk about that in the next review. But that's basically all the new stuff besides 2 sets of castle stages. We gotta go through Dr. Cossack's fortress levels before we get to Dr. Wily. Which, by the way, I'll get to later. So, a part of the problem that I have with this game is that now Mega Man has a improved Mega Buster. You can hold down to charge and then release a powerful attack, right? People had an issue with this, and I have an issue with this, because a lot of the enemies take multiple hits, more than they should. Weak, pathetic enemies like Mets are now needing to take multiple hits because Capcom wants you to use the Charge Blast. Now, I don't really care. I'm not a Charge Blast versus just Buster person that's going to argue back and forth. I don't really care. When I think it's convenient to use the Charge Blast, I will. Usually, I just rapid fire the regular weapon, because it's just easier and I don't have to worry about holding down a button. And another problem with the new Mega Buster is that it makes this annoying, like, charged up sound. Like a whirring. It gets really annoying after like 20 minutes. Just always holding it down. I don't want to have to always hold a button down. So, that's about it for the Mega Buster. Another issue I have with this game is that for some reason, Capcom made these levels where there's a part where they want you to do these really long jumps. It's either these really long jumps or it's these really weird jumps. And, you know, a lot of times I don't really make it across. It's weird. It's like you have to be pixel perfect to make it past these jumps. I don't understand Capcom's decision making with that being part of the level design, but hey, it is what it is. It doesn't totally take away from the positive experience that I'm having, but I really don't want to have to do that for most of the levels. I really don't feel like doing that. Alright, Mega Man 3 had that in a couple stages, but other than that, everything else was fine. So let's get to the Robot Masters. We got a lot of cool ones. Some of them are fan favorites. like Pharaoh Man right now. He's a fan favorite robot master. We have one of the most hated robot masters, which is Toadman, who you saw in the very beginning. Toadman. Um, yeah, that's about it. Everyone else kind of likes Dustman and Skullman. He's a really cool one. Everyone else is kind of weird. Ringman, I don't know if a lot of people like Ringman, but he's weird. Like, why do we have one named Ringman? What does a ring do? I don't understand. Dive Man's okay. He's built like a submarine, so that's why he's called Dive Man. Drill Man, he is what he says he is. That's pretty much it. Bright Man is Bright Man. You know, he's kind of fat for some reason. I don't know why they designed him to be like that. He's got a bulb on his head and he's fat. Really weird. I don't get it. Alright, so most of the weapons in this game are actually really good, like I said before. I usually start in Dustman's level, and it gives you a really powerful attack called the Dust Crusher. It does pretty good damage. Like, I use that all the time, the Dust Crusher. And then the Skull Barrier, you know what? It's one of the worst shield weapons in the game. It's up for only one shield, and then that's it. You can't walk with it, like keep walking with it while things are hitting you. If something hits you one time, you gotta activate a new one, which kind of sucks. Oh, and by the way, I'm really sick of hearing the high-pitched like boss health load. I really hate that. That beep. I really don't like that. It hurts my ears. I have to turn down the audio every time I have to hear that because it's too long. All the other games it was like bleep bleep bleep. No, we got to do beep. It's annoying after like the 10th time. I don't want to hear it. And it's playing that and nothing else. No other like boss music is playing. Get this kid out of my face. Come on. But anyway, like no music plays. It just has to do that really loud sound that I really don't like. Oh, all right, we're back. I hate it. So let's move on from that. Where were we? We were at the Skull Barrier. Yeah, it's good for one use, and then you have to reload it. And the amount of shields that you have really is like mediocre. All right, moving on to the Dive Missile, which is Dive Man's weapon. It's decent. It does some good damage, except sometimes it hits the wrong enemies. And then moving on to Drill Man, he's got the Drill Bomb. Who would have thought that would exist? It doesn't drill into anything. It's just a bomb that it's an explosive that you shoot at things. It can take out the floor enemies, which is good in a couple hits. It does some pretty good damage. And then moving on to the Toad Rain, which is Toad Man's weapon. It just shoots up a little device. It's like a screen nuke. It's a screen nuke. You know what? It has its uses in some levels, especially in some of the rooms in Ringman stage and on Dr. Cossack's stages. All right, and then we got Bright Man. Bright Man. Now he's got a good weapon called the Bright Flash. It's another time freezing weapon, but it's probably the best one, honestly. It freezes everything in place, and you know what? You can switch out of it this time into a different weapon. Unlike the Flash Stopper from Mega Man 2, which was a piece of garbage. Compared to the Flash Stopper, the Bright Flash lasts for a pretty long time. Alright, so anyway. And then we got, who else? Oh yeah, we got Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man probably has the best weapon in the game. The Pharaoh shot, which is you just summon a big ball of sand and shoot it. And then if you have the button like held down already, you get a free full shot. So it's like for every shot you get one free. You buy one get one free. That's a deal. That's one of the best Capcom deals I've ever had. All right, moving on to the Ringman weapon. It's okay. It's like a short range weapon. That's about it. It's like a short range boomerang. And then we got Dustman. All right, so we covered all the weapons. A lot of them are pretty good. I like them compared to Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1. So far, we have the best weapons in the game. In the series, I should say. My bad. All right. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, so whoa, what the heck? Man, I think when I coughed, I had a muscle spasm or something. What the hell? Hold on, we'll be right back. I want to make sure I didn't get bit by anything. All right, sorry folks, that was weird. I don't understand what that was. I coughed, my legs started tingling. No idea. Back to the fucking video. All right. So, oh yeah. One thing I want to talk about is the wire and the balloon. Of course, we have Rush, right? We have the Rush Jet, the Rush Coil. We have the Rush Marine again. Some worthless trash weapon that I never use it. I never use it. It's only applicable in like 2 stages. And it sucks. Anyway, so Mega Man 4 has a bit more exploration. There's like secret rooms you can go to. In Pharaoh Man stage, if you just keep going. You have to jump over the pit at the very end of the first part of his stage. You go into another sandy area, and then you get I think it's the... Get the fuck out of here! Okay, we're back. Anyway, you get the wire. Or I think you get the balloon. Fuck, I forgot. But anyway. Yeah, you get the wire. You get the wire, which is... You use it... You point upward, you look at the ceiling, and it activates. It's like this wire that shoots up, sticks to the ceiling, and pulls you up. It's pretty useful in like getting items and stuff. And then you got the balloon, which it's like just some platforms that lift you up a little bit. You can't just use one, you have to use like a couple or 3 at some point. So that's it for the weapons. Sorry, I didn't have that in full screen. Now, let's get to the Cossack levels and the Wily levels. Now, the Cossack levels, pretty good music, pretty fun stages. Okay, I can get behind this. But then it's like, okay, so Dr. Wily is the real, he's the real villain. Now we gotta do fucking 4 more stages. Like, amazing. Like, I don't know, it kind of just drags on. Like, I guess it's excusable. Is this guy gonna die? Alright. It's excusable in Mega Man 4 because that was like the Wily fake out. Oh my god. And then it gets old right into Mega Man 5 and 6. By the time I get to Dr. Wily's levels, I'm done with the game. I'm done. Now I gotta do 4 more bullshit-ass levels in the Wily Castle. And by the way, the Wily Castle levels in Mega Man 4 are some of the worst levels in the game. You start off in a level, it's just Mets. I hate the Mets. Absolute, like, most hated enemies in the franchise for me. For me. It's just Mets. You got the regular ones, you got the ones that spin around and shoot at you, you got the ones underwater that are swimming around shooting at you. I hate it. I hate it. And the music's not that good either. Only for me to go into the final boss and fight this giant Met. I have to use an E-tank because you can barely even slide under that thing when it jumps at you. And then we got some other bullshit boss. It's just it feels like Capcom just runs out of fuel, like at the very end of the game. This is a pattern. This is a pattern. All right. Game starts off decent. Game starts off good. And then we get to the end of the levels and then like we run out of ideas. At least the final Wily fight is cool. You know, pitch black room, it's flashing. Here, I can skip to it. Here, let's get past. Oh yeah, and the castle levels like to give you epilepsy. This is like Epilepsy Castle number 2. Or number 3, I should say, because this is the third castle. But let's get to... Here, hold on. Well, usually the screen is flashing. Like right here. Hold on. Let me get to it. Sorry. Why don't you edit this out? Are you here for the edits or are you here for me? No! Oh my god. Just yeah. I'm sorry. And this is what they like to do. Like at the very end when you got them, they like to flash you. They just like to flash you all the time. Black screen, white, black, white, da 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 da. I'm gonna develop epilepsy. You can't develop epilepsy. Alright, so anyway. Final boss time. At least it's cool, you know. It's fun. All of the bullshit Wily levels pay off, you know. Except for the part that when you beat Wily, he just gets away. Like, nothing happens. He just gets away, and the castle explodes. Now, I forgot to talk about the credits last time in Mega Man 3. So, if you missed that commentary about the credits, just go into the description or the comments section. But, yep, we get another cutscene. And we get a good credit roll. Check out this explosion. It's a skull. I think that's awesome. Okay, so let's skip this. This is cool. It's Mega Man on the train. He's aura farming right now. The sun is setting and it's rising. Here we go. We get the cityscape. That's pretty. I like that. That's one of the better views of the city. Alright, so when we get past this, we finally... Oh, there's Roll, and then there's Rush. We get to see the Robot Masters again. Here, I'm gonna rank them. F tier. F tier again. All he does is jump around. You can lock him into a pattern. All he does is jump around. D tier. Pharaohman, S tier. Ringman, B tier. Average Joe, really nothing special about him, but at least he's cooler than the other ones. Dustman, B tier. He's a robot with a trash vacuum on his head. Dive Man, C tier. Goofy as hell. Skullman, S tier. You should see him in the manga. And that's it. That's it. Just presented by Capcom. Let's get to the tier list. Alright, so here we are. Mega Man 4. You know, great music. Great robot masters. Cool levels, minus the awkward jumps. Great weapons. Or I should say good weapons, because some of them are shit. Cool presentation, right? We get cutscene. We get dialogue. Good credits. I gotta give it to, it's A tier. Absolute A tier, alright? I like it. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Mega Man 5, but we'll get to it when we get to it, right? Next week. I got some videos lined up for you guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Much longer video than I intended, but it's still a good video, so just watch it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and without further ado, and with all that said, I will see you all next time back on the flip side. Peace out.